Saturday, jurors and visitors. How are you guys? Good morning. Come on in. We're going to be discussing Epstein files really, really quick. And then we're going to be talking about your government, okay? Now, about 2 months ago, happy Saturday. When you come in, please smash the like button. Good morning. I had to reschedule the original live that I had. I'm going to do that tonight. Okay. We're going to be talking about Don Lemon. Lemon. He is out of prison. And we're going to be talking about a few of the journalists that were arrested in reference to an event that they had at a church about 2 weeks ago. So we're going to break that down and we're going to figure out, does the government have a case against Don Lemon, which I don't think so. But is it a thing of just taking him through the changes as far as some sort of humiliation ritual? Like, it's crazy to me, okay? I don't understand how they were able to get a grand jury to arrest that man. Good morning, Faye. Happy Saturday. I'm not going to be here long, guys, because I got a few things planned that I want to do today. It's been cold as heck. Okay, so everything is backlog. Ain't nobody been out. Ain't nobody shoveled out. Well, I shoveled out 2 days ago. Good morning, Daisy. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Can I please have some more likes? I know y'all forgot. Hey, Bluebell. Rise up and show the judge respect. That's right now. Be advised, people probably had a late night up around there, Blue. They probably was drinking on that Patron or that tequila. Hey, good morning, sunshine. Thank you for everything you do, Faye. You know, I appreciate you. Lord have mercy. The bailiff is in the building. What's up, Trev? Yup, free speech is gone from America. Yes, man. Pray for us, Trevor. Now, do y'all have any space up over there in the UK? Because it's looking like the judge going to have to pack her little belongings and get myself up over there until Agent Orange is officially out of the black house. Good morning, G-Love. How are you? How are you? Listen, guys, I told y'all about a month or two ago to get y'all things together up around here, okay? Because there's a lot of tit for tat mess going on when it's dealing with the people, okay? That I told y'all, I said, look, something funny going to go on around the 30th of January. Here we are, January 31st. Now we have a partially closed government, okay? Let that sink in. Just simply pathetic. Okay? Now here we are over there bombarding other countries, taking over what we just went over there and took over Venezuela or whatever we was up over there. But mind you, we can't simply keep our government afloat. Let's be clear about it. Now, see, this ain't no messyboots.com. Y'all can talk about the trash later. I am caught up on all the drama. Lord have mercy. I am caught up on everything and everybody video. You better go over there and watch. You know, they do a lot of hiding and throwing in the vault and all that old crazy stuff. Good morning. Oh, I can come to Trevor, but I don't think I can afford the Canary Islands. I don't know. I might have to come up over there. You see what I'm saying, Blue? Because let me tell you something. America's out of control. Now, we got to stand up, man, for some things, okay? Now, I don't know about y'all, but they done released over 3 million copies, okay? Text messages, emails, this, that, logs, flight logs, all kinds of foolishness. I don't know. Years ago when this stuff was investigated, why didn't a lot of this stuff come to the forefront or where we really sleep up around here? I'm trying to figure out, why did we miss so much information? I don't know what's going on around here. I'm trying to figure out how Agent Orange ended up in the White House in the first place, because it's unfortunate, y'all, that, and I'm going to be very, very strategic here and I'm going to be very careful, because let me tell y'all where we are. They are now censoring a lot of us content creators. Okay, we got content creators and we got content creators up around here because a lot of people don't do their research. Okay, but they are now censoring you. They are blackballing a lot of channels that want to have everyday simple discussions. You got over in the TikTok, you got content creators that are fleeing in droves because they're being censored. I don't know what's going on. I've been checking some things out, guys. It's a lot of things you cannot say anymore before they shadow you, before they it's a lot going on, man. And is listen, will we ever be able to protect the freedom of speech? That's my concern right now, because now it's like if you say anything, they rounding you up. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it's safe to even repeat our names, our government names anymore. I might have to go up under a cloak and dagger, Poseidon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mel. Good morning, baby. I love this engagement. See, this is the stuff that nobody want to talk about. All people around on this internet concerned about is who zooming, who doxing, who going to jail, who around here hiding all this. Listen, we talking about real world things up over in this courtroom. Good morning, Sarai. Smash the like button, guys. I need it. Likes are free. Mel said, "Yup, I saw that they are censoring CC. Yup, out on Chester Cheetah." You tell about Agent Orange? Yeah. Listen, man, you don't know. Listen, Lord have mercy. You could be arrested, and we saw that with Don Lemon. That he was around there, up in that church and getting interviews when the folks was protesting and standing up. And let me say this: I'm very very proud of our American people. Okay, you guys are standing up. Okay, let me tell y'all something. When I saw everybody come together over there in LA when they were out there protesting to the wrongs and trying to, be heard, it was a peaceful protest, but it was like 20,000 folks up around. See, this is how we're going to have to eventually stand up. We're going to have to come together. I mean, I know some of us can't stand each other for 10 minutes, but let's be clear. We got to stand on some business because I'm going to tell y'all, when we long gone, you know who's going to be affected? Who's going to be affected by everything that we do not do right now? It's your children. It's your legacies. You understand? If we do not change the dynamics, and recognize and hold people accountable, because we're being censored just for having conversations, man. Freedom of speech is really being attacked. As you can see with Don Lemon, we'll talk about that later. As a journalist, it don't mean a hill of beans because they done rounded up about 6, 7 folks in prison. Okay. To me, I'm gonna break it down a little later because I wanted to edit a couple of videos that I wanted to use under fair use. See, the judge starting to do her content up around here. Judge, does the truth want to? Who got? Does the truth end on one? I'm not sure. Oh, you talking about me? I got to check my calendar, child. I ain't let nobody slide with nothing. You feel me? What Trevor say? Free speech is only for those promoting their narratives. Yeah, that's what it's starting to look like, Trevor. Are we gonna be able to say anything at work? I mean, are we gonna be able to do this and do like it's getting ugly? And I'm telling y'all, it's gonna affect our children, man. And some people might not care, but I care. I have a rack of nieces and nephews. They aspire to be doctors, lawyers. Um, One of my little nephews, he say he's gonna be the president, and I believe him. You understand? Like what we do now, it absolutely will set the tone, the standard for what's to come in the future. My thoughts on Agent Orange are this. Everybody has checks and balances in life. We all have a boss. Right now, God is my big boss, okay? But we all have something and someone to answer to. Who does Agent Orange answer to? And how long they're going to let him run amok up out here? That's my concern. Um, so we're going to listen to something really, really quick. Let me check your comments out in the chat. I'm not going to be here long, okay? Right, Soraya. Together we stand, Daisy. Facts on top of facts. In the words of Rim, may he rest in peace. Yeah. But Don was just doing his job, getting the story. They trying to make him scapegoat. Yeah. Now they were just trampling on First Amendment rights. Exactly. Hey, Star. Good morning, baby. The Oompa Loompa. Hey, Star. Yeah. Chester Cheetah. Lord have mercy. Yup, and the Dukes of Submission and Sense of Speech and his wife. Yeah. And I believe also those Macrones. Y'all know when they were going around, because people was a legend, the first lady was a man. And y'all see how they rounded those 10, 12 people up over there and had those people arrested just for the fact of freedom of speech. Like, we got to be very careful about what's going on, man. Like I said, we dealing with a partially closed government. Make it make sense. This is the United States of America, for God's sake. If we can't get it together, it probably won't get no better nowhere else. You understand? Um, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. Now, as CCs, we got to pick and choose what we talk about around here, okay? And it's just the way, just what we dealing with, because they are snatching channels like they snatching you know what. Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lie around here. They snatching channels, okay? And it's interesting to see as content creators just how much are we going to be shuffled and pushed out throughout different platforms before somebody becomes smart enough and create our own lane. Okay, just like Trump went over there and created Truth Social, it's high time since we're being censored, blackballed, shadowed, and all that kind of stuff, it's time we come up with our own network up out here. Because as you can see, the real official new journalist, let's be clear, is YouTube. Okay, and the content creator. People run to YouTube and said CC's channel for their pertinent information, everyday information. Let's be clear. Long gone are the days where you got to go to college for 39 years, just get up there and report about the same crap. Okay? YouTube, it's different social media platforms. It's the new mass media. I always been saying that. Okay? Now I done told y'all get up there a month or two ago to stock up and do what y'all got to do because it's finna get ugly. Okay? Now I'm not trying to start no massive stir and all that, but peep the shade, the things that's going on. For God's sake, some of our children, let's be clear. See, the stuff y'all bobbleheads don't want to hear about. Our children was deprived of an education for an entire week due to being encased in ice worldwide. Let's be clear. You cannot make this stuff up. Okay? A lot of people say they hadn't seen a plowing truck. What was it all for? To stop our kids from receiving an education, and then they didn't even do virtual class. That's how you know we getting trifling. Okay, let's talk about it. Somebody should have implemented virtual classes for this entire week. Let's be clear. But y'all not talking about that. Hey, Control, we having a decent broadcast this morning. Nobody is doxed or harm up around here. Morning, Polly. Good morning, baby. Yep, it's definitely for the masses. Everybody got to eat. You right, Mel. Yep. Yeah, we just talking a little bit about the Epstein files and all this foolishness going on. Okay, a partial government shutdown. Another reason I decided to cook is content. Yep. Oh, yeah. What you cooking up over there? So I got to come on up over there. Yes, indeed. All you got to do is fly me a steak or something in there, and I'll get up and taste test on your channel for you. Yes, indeed. I do that really good. Yup, Control. Yup, they trying it. Y'all listen, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Sunshine says she's in Cali and headed to Costco's and Lowe's to replenish my supplies. Yeah. Yesterday protest was peaceful and we must stay ready for anything. Facts. I almost cried, Sunshine, when I saw 20,000 people. What's that was up over there? San Francisco? They were standing on business. They was not playing around. They were peacefully protesting, but you got the message. Okay, it was a great sight to see up over there, and that's what it's starting to look like. I think the people done forgot that we as the people, that we know how to rise up. Now, the problem of the matter is it takes a little people to get up, a little more time to get their little self together and get up off that couch. But I think we pretty much got all of the actual logistics of everything. Okay, let's be clear about that. I think we knows what's going on now, what we up against, and the people are now standing on business. Okay. Yup. Don't mess around in San Fran. Yup. Yup. Deal cycling. Yeah. Uh. Yes, on the grill. Yup. Let me tell y'all something. We're gonna listen. And like I told y'all, they were redacting a whole bunch of things. This Epstein thing been going on for years. And my God, today, why in 2026 are we just looking at a lot of this stuff that they decide to push out like we never saw this stuff before? What in the world is going on? I saw some sick stuff on this internet this week. Okay? A couple of those Epstein survivors, y'all need to check those channels out. I'm going to start sharing it on my community wall. Okay? Y'all really need to check out what some of these young ladies were talking about, what they've been through. This is crazy, okay? It ain't about no name dropping for me. It's the fact that these evil, doers are doing the same things that the Lord wiped this place out for in the first time. See what I'm saying? I guess that flood wasn't enough. I hope he send the bazookas when he come back, because this is out of control. Innocent children are harmed, and it's a lot going on. Yeah, Polly. There are entire pages in black from corner to corner. It was so redacted. Yeah. But shout out to that young lady that's doing the Lord's work. See, all heroes are not in capes, okay? That young lady that worked for the Department of Justice, she sent about, I'll say about 2,000 of non-redacted pages. Baby, if you didn't get that screenshot, because Judge Shady did, baby, that was a hero. She slid that stuff and it knew that stuff wasn't redacted. She said, not today, Linda. Shout out to her. Let me say this before I forget, and then we're going to listen. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Shout out to the replayers. This is just to get you engaged, get us talking, and make sure everybody is aware that as content creators, we really are being censored, and we have to be careful about what we say and what we share. Now, we understand the guidelines, but for God's sake, we should not be censored by reporting on the actual things that are happening. Okay? We got space, Judge. Yeah. Hold on. Those victim stories. Oh my God, it was sick. From the Sasha rallies and the young lady named Anne, I saw her yesterday. She was so strong. She started talking about Belgium. I said, wait a minute, what? This is some worldwide evilness going on around here. You understand what I'm saying? Yup, it took them months to send it out. And listen, this is a mess. California, Gavin trying to go after TikTok and the other apps. Yep. Oh, they are doing that, because I'm gonna tell y'all, all I said used was an Andrew Tate hashtag up over there. They hurt and shut me down up over there on TikTok. Okay. Before I even turned the video out, they were saying you can't use that name. Y'all, that hashtag not allowed. Now, mind you, it was already up there on TikTok. So then and only then I knew. Like that Patty? Oh yeah, I'm coming from up off there. Oh yes, I sure am. You gonna get mad over a hashtag by a man who allegedly is involved in some nefarious stuff. Okay? Lord have mercy. Thank you, Mel. Double tap, guys. I appreciate it. I know it's hard on the vertical. Worldwide, Andrew, formerly known as... Yeah. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's a lot going on up around here. I see why people is tap dancing and deflecting, okay? I see why a lot of this ice bull crap is going on, try to deter us from really recognizing and standing what's going on. But let me say this in reference to the Alex Petrie and the Renee Good situation. I stand with the people all day. I stand with the freedom of speech, and I stand with the fact that people have a right to protest peacefully. Now, mind you, I said peacefully because, as you can see, people have been giving the all clear to take matters and the law into their own hands. And you need to recognize where we are today and how we fight back. You understand? Now, there's a young lady. Y'all saw quickly when Mr. Alex was unalived, okay, up around there. Y'all saw quickly the Trump administration quickly came to justify that young man's unalivement. There was a brave young woman by the name of, I think her name was Mrs. Schultz. I'm going to say her last name, okay? Even though she's got to be the bravest young lady I've ever seen in my life. I saw the pain, the afraidness, the hurt in her eyes. But she shared a video that 86 every nefarious type of justification the Trump administration tried to give. That young lady, Father God, I'm asking you to protect Miss Schultz, okay? Because she had a powerful video when that man was unalive. Mr. Alex, may he rest in peace, he was unalive. That man had a rifle concealed and carry, okay? I ain't talking about when he went up against ICE agents weeks ago. He still had that weapon on him. He still had that weapon when he lost his life. He never pulled that weapon or none of that. That young lady provided a damaging video, okay, to knock Trump and them lies out of the box. Now this young lady is afraid for her life, but she's saying she's standing on business because Mr. Alex did an act saving two women before he passed, and she said that's why she shared that video. She said the federal government did not reach out to her at all to see what was on that video. She had a very, very powerful, damaging video that would negate the fact that the Trump tried to sit there and say that man Alex Unalivement was justified. That's just not what it is. That young lady and people like Mrs. Schultz is what it's going to take. Okay? Yep. Yeah, so kudos to her because that video she provided, baby, and she said, I know they're going to be after me. I know they're going to do this. Very young lady, I'm asking God to heal her with her protection because all she did was stand on business and told the truth. She shared that video footage, okay, to show that Mr. Alex was not aggressive. It was the ICE agents, okay? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, TikTok is weird, Star. Yup, the rules of engagements are changing. Yup. Yeah. Man, Andrew formerly known. Okay, I read that one. It was somebody's comment. I didn't want you guys to think that I missed you. Vertical is just really, really complicated. Oh, okay. The bad guy Dallas, Democratic echo chamber. Y'all won't address real issues, just complain. No, we respect your opinion, but that's what we doing today, sir. We having a conversation. See what I'm saying? It's going each one teach one. When we know better, when we know better, we do better up around here. How you doing anyway, the bad guy Dallas? I'm Judge Shady Hood Court, okay? Where your opinion matters, but it's your delivery up around here. You listen, we're gonna stand up around here. Yeah, to excuse this unalive and false flag, in my opinion. That part, Polly. Yup, she needs a good VPN and 10-4, yeah? Exactly. Man, y'all get it. The engagement is real, and it's so amazing to see my jurors and different sets y'all rep. I don't know where y'all from, but I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. These are the things that we gotta pull to the side and really talk about it. Because, like I said, a lot of us have done everything we wanted to do in this life. Now, listen, if you damn near 60 and you ain't did nothing, I can't help you with that. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of us have accomplished everything we set out to do in this life. Our job now is to make sure that our youth, okay, have an actual future. We get arrested in UK just for my God on today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, when they go for the protesters in Germany. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all know that there are laws specifically set up for the protection of peaceful protesting. Good morning, Luda. We've been waiting for you, baby. I'm just joking. Yep, an authoritarian government, Polly. Yep. We get arrested in the UK, Soviet Russia. Yep. Man, I'm just saying like this. We love to mess on this internet, but I don't want to send any type of mass hysteria. I'm just telling y'all, listen, we have got to come together and we have got to figure out a way, man, how to make it great again. How to make our voices being heard great again and not looked as a sign of opposition and wanting to stand up and come on now. This is crazy. Oh, they leaving from the UK? Oh, from the Brexit. Okay. Shout out from Texas. Welcome. Luna in the house. Yeah. Listen, man. I just wanted to. Now, I want y'all to listen to this really quick. Make sure you smash the like button. And Judge Shady Court gonna be out here in 30. Y'all see how quick we do it. Wild Wild West. Yeah, make liberal democracies great again. Look, we're gonna make something great again, man. Something got to give. Let me look at my. All right, let's listen to this real quick. Thumbs up the video. I appreciate your engagement. You have a right to your own opinion. It's good that we talking about things, and you guys are aware that they're shutting stuff down. They don't want nobody to have a difference of opinion. In Houston, that's a problem for me.
About another 3 million documents, 2,000 videos, 180,000 images, give or take. A lot more information about the kinds of allegations that were made against President Trump or then businessman Trump back in the day when he knew Epstein. Lots of new information about the kinds of communications that Epstein had at one time or another with Bill Gates, with Elon Musk. Evidence of associations with people like the Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick years after he said he didn't talk to his old neighbor anymore because he thought he was a creep. And essentially much more information from the notebooks of FBI and Justice Department officials who had been investigating the various elements of this for years. Uh,
So this guy is talking about the Justice Department releases new batch of Epstein files. Now, what they're starting to look at, guys, they're starting to sit and say that people were lying from day one. Like, yup, the whole landscape of what's been a liberal mean. Yup, that part. Fair use commentary. Make sure you smash the like button. You crazy, Polly.
and found all sorts of allegations that had to be looked into. Found all sorts of email. Found all sorts of pictures of his house. And other pornographic images, the deputy attorney general said, although I don't know that we've discovered any of those yet in our ongoing review. And to your point about it being chaotic, it literally was just published this morning to the Justice Department website with no rhyme or reason. Here it all is. You figure it out.
Yeah.
And other government agencies have done this at times when they want to say that they've released the information but not give you some sense of a roadmap.
Context.
The
Yeah.
deputy attorney general was asked for one and wouldn't provide one to reporters when they asked, is there something in here we should be looking for or looking to highlight? And in essence, what he said was, we've done our job. We fulfilled the law. You go figure it out. And they tell us they've only withheld about 200,000 documents for various reasons. Democrats on Capitol Hill, survivors, and the lawyers that work with them believe there could be much more that, for whatever reason, is being withheld.
And is it our
Man, this is really crazy, man. Like, whew, Lord have mercy. Yup. I come to YouTube for news as I don't trust the TV anymore. They think we stupid. Yeah. Yeah. People would learn from day one. I'm loving how they only just come to that conclusion. Yup. And the thing is, what's shocking to me that it was a lot of federal investigators on this years ago. Why did people just close up their notebooks and pack up and went home? Should they be arrested too? There's a lot of things that these survivors and victims was talking about. Now we come back once these files are redacted and released. And like I told y'all, we had a little a hero somewhere that didn't redact the goddamn thing and just sent it all out. Okay, it is a mess. Will there be ramifications? Lord have mercy. Will people be tried again? Upon the statutes of limitations, I'm gonna be looking at everything, looking at different situations. Y'all know allegedly these young girls are alleging that Trump did this and that and this and that. There's words of murking going on. It's just out of control. It's different countries' names. All this stuff is all in these files, y'all. Lord have mercy. It is a lot. Yeah, they only tell us what. I'm enjoying the constructive conversation because we all need to find a way to move forward. That part, sunshine. If I can highlight that on the vertical, I will. Lord have mercy. That's the word of the day. Yup. Yup. And granted, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't give a damn, but that's the people that ain't gonna be ready. You see what I'm saying? When it's D-Day, they're gonna be somewhere looking stupid. Yeah, they're gonna be the last one standing around here with nothing. Yup. CCs are the new journalists. And they mad about it. And it's high time that folks around here on this ninja net start getting paid. Okay? If you find people clipping your stuff and this and that, they need to start getting paid as official YouTube journalists up around, in my own opinion. Okay? Because you hear in these streets first. It's surreal for real and real scary. Yes, it is, Luna. It's still amazing time to be alive. It is. But our eyes are wide open now. We are going to protect the Constitution, this democracy, and we're going to protect these children and these elders because they have a right. They've worked all their lives. And what you're not going to do is wait till somebody, Agent Orange, gets 70 and want to pull their benefits. That ain't going to happen, sir, in the judge's own opinion, okay? I want y'all to have a great, great Saturday. I'll be back tonight. I got a few things that I need to do. Then I got to figure out what I'm going to cook. I got to do a couple of uploads for the main channel. Like, I am very busy, guys. But as Luna said, it's a great time to be alive. When we know better, we do better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us go through a lot in life. I always say this to people. God only give his hardest task to his strongest. Peace, Trevor. He give his hardest task to the strongest. I know I'm a strong one. So I'm like, I roll with the punches. And I always tell you, I ain't never running from a fight, I'm going to go straight towards it. Because the ultimate goal and the way I was set up in life and trained, I'm strictly there to win. WIN. You understand what the judge is saying? See you later, Daisy. Yup. Polly said, I do research now. Me too. Yup, that's what we do. Yup. Listen, at the end of the day, ultimately, we are the people. This is our world. Okay? Let me tell you something. No evildoers will get away with this foolishness going on around here. The main channel let the newbies know. I'm sorry, Sunshine. That goes to show you. They say the judge is a clout chaser. They don't like me. But I have a main channel. Well, the crazy part is Durivat Media LLC is my main channel. If I got a mod in here, can you just share the link? But Durivat Media is, wait a minute, I might could do it myself. Durivat Media is, Durivat Media LLC is my main channel. We rebranded over there. We used to have knockdown, drag down fights up over there. Back there, Judge Shady Court, aka Vet, tried to come and be a good human and love on everybody because I strictly came from radio world and law enforcement world. So I came on there on the good foot. Next thing you know, I got surrounded by these no good savages and demons on this ninja, and they done turned Judge Shady out. See what I'm saying, Sunshine? So on the main channel, I'm strictly on real life, real world. Y'all gonna see me go out. I'm back in the dating world. Got my eyes on a few. So y'all gonna see me up and close and personal. I'll be back in dating life. Y'all gonna see me live on that channel. And you can say, keep them or dump them. You see what I'm saying? So y'all gonna see me out eating at restaurants, just real life stuff. Y'all gonna see me being a real aunt, a real person, just a real human. Okay, that's what we changed that into. So the backup channel has surpassed the main channel, but let's be clear. Everybody love this mess up around here. But Durivat Media is getting back to what she do. I'm going to be reaching back out, bringing my friends throughout my walk of life over there. Okay, that's all I want to do with my main channel. But we'll stay grimy up over here. We're gonna get both of them back monetized soon as we get pull some of these reused videos out and all this old stuff. I just got to go through it. Don't let them get you, Judge. That's right, baby. Keep them or dump them. That's right. Super dope. I love you, baby. When you going live again, girl, your notifications don't be coming out. You might need to check that. You know how YouTube do. It's awesome over there on your main channel. Thank you, Faye. Hey, Gracie. What's up, baby? You welcome. Judge Shady Court is the backup somehow because I've been over here hanging out for about a year or two, or almost a year. We done surpassed because see the mess is what sells up around here. You know what I'm saying? Shake a little ass and send some cash. That's what sells up over here, allegedly. But on Durivat Media, you'll get me back on camera. Some of my videos, you can go over there. I'm not one of those CCs that hide and tap dance, got a blanket over top of my chin and all that stuff. No, you see me up close and personal. Now, be advised on you. Are y'all ready for the new event? Yes, indeed. In the words of Cardi B, she's single and back outside. Listen, I love the aspect of love. However, I am not afraid to be alone. See, there's a lot of bucketheads around here that's allergic to being by themselves. I say this. You must spend some time by yourself because that's only then will you recognize what you need. Okay? And then you'll start attracting things that's for you in life. All right? Now, in light of all this stuff, houses in Virginias and all that kind of stuff going on up around here, you got to properly vet, do a background check, put on your ninja all black outfit and go hide out. There ain't nothing wrong with tailing and tracking nobody until you figure out what's going on. You got to go the extra mile up around before you date these bobblehead bammers. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, put your cloak and dagger outfit on and trail them and see what they do for 24 hours out the day. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and make sure you vet them. Check old police reports, everything you got to do for you date these bucketheads. It ain't safe out here. Not the all black outfit. That's right. And put that low black cap on. Ain't nobody gonna see you coming late at night in the midnight hour. You feel me? But you got to spy on these bobbleheads. You got to investigate them. And you got to be, listen, it's dangerous out here. I don't know how people is out here sleeping with people. Well, we saw the frumpy felon. She had about 8 partners in what, a month? Lord have mercy. Anyway, be careful out here, man. Be careful out here. 5 seconds of pleasure will now cause you a death sentence. Be careful. Cause y'all know them little mini man ain't worth it. You understand what I'm saying? What you say, control? What you say, control? You said men after 40 are like toilets, engaged or full. That's right. And let me tell you something. Y'all better head up over there because my girl during that meeting got something special for her ex. You want fame? Well, fame costs. See, Judge Shady and Dave at me, they don't get mad. They just get even. We're going to put your whole face on social media. You want to play the judge and play Yvette 50? We're going to turn it into a whole entire production. Everybody going to know up around here. Life is so short, y'all. I want y'all to have an amazing Saturday. I'm ready to turn up a little bit. Well, of course, I got to do breakfast first. Yes, indeed, because I had my coffee. Maverick is straight. Ashley, where's Maverick? Maverick! Oh, Lord, that man over there napping. Lord have mercy. He done got washed up. I done brushed his teeth. He got a little shirt on, and the man over there sleep. Lord have mercy. I need Maverick next week to focus on a J-O-B. I figure he can go carry newspapers or something in the house. He can do something. I'm going to try to teach him how to work, okay? Maverick debating his next deposit. Polly, you funny. You be surprised to see this man was up tap dance at 7 o'clock. What he specifically does is come in my room. He Pacific, oh yeah, he tap dance. He want everybody to know he up and he ready about it. You see what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Now it's what? Almost 10 o'clock and the dude is asleep. Lord have mercy. Make it make sense. I'm going to go downstairs and get me 2 pots. While he lounging, I'ma bang them joints. I'ma bang them 2 pots together and see what he do. That's what he get for waking me up every day at 7 o'clock. See what I'm saying, Polly? I'm turned. Oh, King World Live? Yeah, he's a great DJ. I might head up over there and do a little twerk and two-step myself up around here. Y'all have a great, great Saturday. I'm gonna head up over there. I love music and DJ. Yes, I might hit station here a little later. Lord have mercy. Strictly for music. Happy Saturday to y'all. I may go live today. Okay. Mel, I'm going to put the notifications back on because I never can catch you. I don't know what's going on. And I know I put it on all. So maybe I'll put it on personalized. Listen, I support everybody. Okay. Keep them or dump them. Yep. I would love to do like an open panel with a couple of CCs on the state of America, man. And how do we maintain? Have a great day, Star. Star, when you live, baby. Oh, Luna. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all too, okay? I'm always here. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Yes, indeed. Remember what's for each and every one of us? It's for us. Can't nobody take that away. It ain't going nowhere. Y'all have a blessed Saturday, okay? Much love.